Ba-dum. Welcome back, guys. JT here. I hope you're all having an amazing week so far. I hope you all enjoyed the Matrix video. I'm off the caffeine, so I'm still not 100% good and effective communication is not there yet. I hope you're all having a great week, eating healthy, staying safe. And today we're going to be doing a video about it's not your energy. And this is something I've been struggling with lately. I'm hitting a year now, narc-free. I think in 2 weeks, I believe. So that's exciting. My 1 year anniversary. Woo! I'm gonna go eat some cake or something, do something fun. I highly recommend you guys set goals for yourself too. If you've, gone narc-free for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, whatever goal you want to set a bunch of small-term goals and celebrate your wins. Celebrate all of your wins. Because when you celebrate your wins, you're giving yourself affirmation that you're doing good. And over time, you're going to see that that's going to pay off in the long run. So I highly recommend doing something great for yourself, even if you've gone 4 weeks narc-free. Just oh my God, I cannot talk right now. I don't care, I'm not editing it out. I'm going with it. I'm authentically myself, and I'm not going to edit out anything, even if I mess up words. So, it is what it is, especially going through what I'm going through right now. My throat issues have been flaring up the past 2 weeks because I've been sick twice, hurt my back, didn't go to the gym for a while, gave up gluten, gave up dairy. Like, my body is in shock right now. So it's in a stressful state. I can feel my cortisol levels are pretty high, stress hormone. And not having the caffeine, I'm pretty laggy and foggy. So that's why I took some days off this weekend and not do videos. But this is a good video that I wanted to get out to you guys because I feel a lot of you have gone through this. And we're going to be talking about when you are feeling like you're not in your own energy. Like, it's not necessarily your emotions that you're feeling. And I realized this probably at like 3 months out of my narcissistic relationship. I always started feeling like these weird feelings. Like, I'd be feeling normal. I could be walking into CVS or Walgreens or something, and just out of nowhere, I'd be like angry or sad or anxious. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And as I did more research and learned more down the spiritual side of narcissism and empaths, I realized it wasn't my energy. I was feeling the ex-narcissist energy. When they're doing telepathy, astral projection, maybe you had some that are witches or warlocks and sending you sexual energy. When we feel all of their energies, it can be confusing, and we sometimes will take it as our own energy. And then that will end up creating anxiety. And that's what I've been going through for the past week now, where I've been so anxious, and like, I'm typically not an anxious person. Like, I get social anxiety sometimes. I'm very introverted, but this past week I've been just like anxious in my own house, just anxious all the time. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm thinking like there's something wrong with me. Like, I feel like almost to the point of like panic, where I feel like I'm gonna die, like my health is dwindling. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I remembered, I was like telling myself, I'm like, this isn't my energy. And as soon as I told myself that this was not my energy, and I realized that it was from the ex-narcissist, her paranoia, her anxiety, her anger, her resentment, her evil eye, because again, I'm doing all these videos, so I'm going to be getting the evil eye a lot. I was like, oh, I feel way better. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is me. Like, I'm not kidding when I say this past week, the anxiety was so high that I was confused and I wasn't able to talk. And like, as you guys can tell in this video, in the beginning, I mumbled a bunch of words and was way off course. I was at the gym the other day, and it's never happened to me. I was just trying to talk with one of my friends, and I literally messed up like 5 different words. And it was like the easiest sentence. And it wasn't like we were training, like doing some crazy workout or anything. I wasn't like winded. I like literally could not communicate effectively. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, what do I have some kind of, forget what that language disorder is, but I was like, man, is there something wrong with me? Is there something going on in my body? Like, why can I not talk? And then the other day I realized, I'm like, this isn't my energy. This is the ex-narcissist energy. And as soon as I realized it, I instantly, like, the confusion and the brain fog dissipated. And I was like, oh, I feel like myself. I feel like JT. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. And it was crazy because it's like instantaneous. Instantaneous. As soon as I was like, oh, this isn't me, it's someone else, I like shifted out of that energy and felt back in my own energy. And it's crazy when this happens to us because a lot of times we get stuck in these emotions and they're not necessarily our own emotions. So I challenge you guys, if you're going through moments where you're feeling just out of the blue, just randomly anxious, panic, paranoia, sad, depressed, anything, to look at it and say, is this my energy? Am I feeling my true emotions or am I feeling the ex-narcissist emotions? Because again, when they're telepathically communicating to you, they're sending you all this energy on the astral plane, in the spiritual realm. You're getting all these downloads. You're getting thoughts put in your head that might not necessarily be your own thoughts. That's going to make you confused. And when you're confused, that's going to create anxiety. So it's important to recognize these symptoms before you let it get out of hand like I did. But I let it get out of hand because I had so much going on with giving up caffeine, gluten, dairy, not going to the gym, hurt, sick. I was thinking I was just, because I went through so much stuff, that was the accumulation of the energy not feeling like it was my own. So I was like, oh no, this is just me going through a bunch of physical body changes, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Even though I was going through physical changes, it was energetically, I was getting hit from the narcissist. And I know when I did that covert religious narcissist video, I knew that was going to hit home. Like I knew that was going to get to a lot of different people. I got more negative comments on that one than probably 3 weeks of videos combined for negative comments. And when you get hit with all those energetic pulls, or the energetic telepathy, and words are being put in your head, or thoughts don't feel like your own, and this specifically happened with me the past week. If you're in a low vibrational state, which because I went through so many physical changes, I was in a low vibration for a week, I got hit dramatically. That's why it's so important to work on your self-love, work on your affirmations, work on your self-worth, continue to raise your vibration and keep a high frequency, because when these telepathic attacks come in, you can fend them off better. It's like a thought comes in and you don't ruminate on it, the thought goes and you let it go. It's the same thing when you get these energetic pulls or these telepathic attacks from the narcissist. If you have a high vibration and a high energy, you're just going to be able to let it go, and it's gonna bounce off of you, boop, ricochet. But if you're in a low state, it's going to hit you and attach like a grappling hook. And then the grappling hook is attached and you're just getting constant negative energy, thought control, and all kinds of other stuff. So I challenge you guys, when you're in these low moments, we're not always going to be in a high energetic vibrational state for our entire lives. But it's important to try and maintain it as much as possible. And I've talked about this in other videos. Let's just say, for example, you worked really hard in your healing journey, you've cultivated a ton of self-love, you don't have codependency anymore, you've learned how to set boundaries, you're not a people pleaser, you know how to say no, you've done all the right things, your energy levels are high, your vibration, your frequency is high, and then your dog dies. You go down to a low vibrational frequency. Everyone is gonna drop off their high frequency at some point. The important thing is that you don't stay down there long, that you go and raise yourself back up to your normal level. Because when you get hit and knocked down, that's when you get attacked even more. Like, how often does this happen in your life? Like, something bad happens, God forbid, an animal dies or something. Then it seems like for the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, you're getting hit. Oh, my boss cut me back on my pay. Oh, I've been sick 4 times. Oh, I'm having digestive issues. Oh, I'm having trouble sleep. Like, it just starts to pile on, right? And that's because when you get on that negative, low energy state, you're attracting more people and things on that low energetic state. As I've told you, the narcissist is on a low energetic state, and as you heal and raise up, you get up here. So if a narcissist is down here, when you get back down to this level, something bad happens in your life. All kinds of narcissists, all kinds of people that hate their lives and want to project their negative energy on you, you're going to get hit with that. Now you're an attraction magnet for negativity. So sleeping issues, digestion, all kinds of things will start to come on tenfold after one thing happens in your life. So, God forbid, an animal dies, that's awful. You got to take time to mourn. But you want to try and raise yourself out of that as quickly as possible and get back to a normal energy level. Because if you don't, you're going to get stuck even longer. And when you get hit with all these different negative things like I've been stuck in this rut for 2 weeks. It's been very difficult to climb out of. I'm slowly climbing out of it. It's a progression, but I just don't want any of you guys to have to go through that. It's not necessary. So when we do have these roller coaster moments happen in our life, just know the roller coaster has to go back up and the roller coaster has to go back down at some point. It just depends on how long you stay down. That's all that matters, is that you get back up. That's it. So when you feel these energetic attacks from the narcissist, again, the ex-narcissist specifically does a lot of sexual magic and sends a lot of sexual telepathy, and it's very annoying. I'm just so over it and want to be done with it. But when I get all those sexual attacks, those urges, I try and put a force field bubble around me and so that they can't hit me. But when I've been down in this state for the past week, it's just I'm getting bombarded in it. And when you keep getting hit with all this stuff all at once, it's overwhelming, and that creates anxiety. So it's important to know that it's not you. It is not you. It's the ex-narcissist. You're getting that energy. You're feeling their feelings. If they're going through a downtime in their life, or maybe their new supply cheated on them, or something happened to them, you're gonna feel it if you don't break the soul tie and the trauma bond. I've been breaking the soul tie. It's not just one time, you do it one day and you're good. You have to keep working at it, because cords can be reattached. If you go a month without thinking about the narcissist, let's just say you can do that, and then one day you dream about them, then you think about them all day, and you're thinking about them, you're connecting the energy to them, and they know it, and now you recreate another cord. The soul tie is still there, and you got to break it again. So that's why it's so important. People always say, they're I can't break the soul tie. It's you have to keep doing it. And anytime you feel that energetic pull, say you've gone a few weeks and you're feeling great, and then you feel that energetic pull, continue, work on breaking that soul tie. Do a cord breaking ritual. Pray about it. It's a journey. It's not a one day and you're just going to be good to go. So just know that you guys will get through it. Even if it is a struggle, that struggle equals growth. Pain equals growth in all aspects of life. So when you go through it, just know that is going to equal more growth, and it's just more lessons that need to be learned. This world we live on is just a school of lessons at the end of the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Go eat healthy, eat safe. Comment on this. Let me know if you're getting any kind of energetic pulls, if you're getting knocked down and getting hit with 50 different things coming on in your life. And please like and subscribe. Let's get this out to as many people as possible. And I'm appreciative of every single one of you, and so grateful for all your comments and all the love and support. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys tonight in the comments. So take care, and I will see you guys soon. Later. I can see the fire that we made just to save